Hello there. Second video. This one will be a long one. Maybe. I'm still smoking my Bertram with Samuel Gow with Best Brown Flake, which I think is actually this sample. When I opened it just before I started filming, it was hit with this sort of a mushroomy smell that wasn't there before, I think. And I also think that the little ceramic thingy that I used to introduce to keep the moisture in, I think it had some form of something on it, some green sort of residue, I don't know. Anyway, I brushed it off, and being Russian in Russia, I poured some cheap vodka into a cup and dropped it in, so it's soaking right there on the table. I can't say I don't like the mushroom taste. I like mushrooms. Maybe it's just how Best Brown Flake tastes after it rests for a bit. I don't remember how much time has passed since I opened this pouch. It still smokes fantastic. I was uploading the previous video, my VR, to Low and Smoke, and I think for the first time in my life I was able to do what some professional guys, professional pipe smokers do, which is, put the pipe down, do something, and puff on it a little bit, put it down again. That was nice. I kind of have to with this Bertram because I think it overheats pretty easy, and this wall here, that one is pretty burnt on the inside. I sealed it with pipe mud, but that's probably a weak spot. Anyways, how are you people doing this fine Friday? Me, I finally got my job situation sorted out. I got a confirmation from the new employer, and I signed my resignation letter today and submitted it. Might not sound like much, but I worked this company for the last 9 years, so it's almost a third of my life. Feels weird and incredibly sad. Didn't expect I'll feel that sad, because I've had my share of grief with this company. The seemingly impossible tasks, the late hours, the bosses that always seem ungrateful. But it's the people you're missing, the people, not the job. And I've met many, many fantastic people through this job. I hope to keep in touch, but let's face it, you never do. People leave your life, they go. I was feeling awful, going around telling everyone I'm leaving today. Just because, word gets out, and I didn't want certain colleagues to learn that by chance from someone. Thought I'd better tell them myself. And all were incredibly supportive, and all congratulated me and said it was a valid choice. We'll see about that. The new employer was peculiar, I'd say. If you watched my videos of late, I talked about them, how they were unable to provide me with a proper job offer. Because I approached them and said, look, I'm employed right now. Can you at least issue some form of, letter of guarantee or something like that? No, we cannot do that. Oh well, can we sign an employment contract stating that I commence in January after the New Year holidays? Quick reminder, we don't celebrate Christmas here, but we do celebrate New Year, and we have sort of a week off after that. I talked to one head of one department, head of the second department. They were looking at me saying, okay, we can probably manage that. I got my paperwork in order. I filled the form for them, the questionnaire. And today I was escorted to the HR department, and they said, we cannot date an employment contract 14th of December. It will be convenient for them to have it dated same way as the internal documents, my appointment statement, etc. So here I am, and basically saying, well, what do you want me to do? I'm here with all the paperwork. You are telling me I cannot sign an employment contract, and yet you asked me to come because of that. And the head of the HR department said, well, how about a letter of guarantee? We'll issue a letter of guarantee, an official one, sign it and present it to you as a proof that you will be employed. Fantastic. Just what I proposed a month ago. But anyways, it got sorted out, and I feel cautiously optimistic. As per the Russian law, I still have 2 more weeks at this place, then New Year, then a week off, and on the 9th of January 2019 I'm starting at the new place. with a higher salary, and hopefully no regulator in the form of the central bank or the Cyprus Securities and Exchange Commission breathing down my neck. That's one thing I absolutely hated about the job, and I cannot understand how people who work in this field, people who are personally responsible, like compliance officers, how do they manage that? It's beyond me. It's basically like you are doing your job, doing whatever you have to do. You're responsible for the whole company, and there's this regulator, this guy with a waxed broomstick standing just behind your back and waiting for any chance he gets to shove it up your ass. Well, these people are paid handsomely, usually. I can fully understand why. Doing your job, looking at all these crazy guys running around you doing business, understanding that you're responsible for whatever they do, and there's always a chance of surprise anal probing just around the corner. That's that's tough. Well, we'll see about that. We'll try to keep contact with the people I like. Maybe follow them on social media. Although they work so much that they don't really post anything. We'll see. My current job is a peculiar place. It seems so hectic, and I saw many people leaving on bad terms, arguing with superiors, with the management. And then returning after a couple of years. And they seem as puzzled by this as those of us who remained and saw them leave and then come back. We have a saying in Russia. It sounds nice in Russian. От сумы и от тюрьмы не зарекайся. Which means never say I'll never be poor, never say I'll never be in jail. Well, my colleagues usually say add and never say you will never return here. Only time will tell. Anyways, what's your experience with the job? I'm sure many of you have left jobs when you worked for many years. How does it feel? Do you feel, do you regret it? Do you feel optimistic about and just wait for new prospects? If someone has something to say, put it in the comments below. I want to reflect on that. Anyways, I'll cut this. 15 minutes already. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for watching me ramble. I think it doesn't count as a rant, does it? So thanks for watching me ramble, and I'll be back soon with another one of my videos. Probably something about moisturizing the tobacco. That's odd. Okay. Thanks for dropping by. I'm going to finish this. Goodbye.